superpower, the United States of America, goes to the polls today to elect its 45th president. One space that will be reacting to the outcome of the election is the financial markets. The impact will be felt in emerging markets like Nigeria. Mr. Gareth, Allison, Executive Director of MSCI, explains briefly the dynamics of the elections and market behavior.
What I would say from MSCI's experience dealing with international investors, and we've written about this on our research earlier in the year, is you can see a global rise of what people are calling populism. I think there's been extensive anti-establishment votes, anti-establishment views. You just need to look at this year. You had Brexit in the UK. In the middle of the year, you've got Trump and Clinton now. There are other votes going on within the European Union between here and the end of the year. So I think within that would typically lead to two things: is market instability. If markets can't predict where things are going, then increased volatility comes in, and that, well, whatever happens in that election, the markets will still continue. So any investor, institutional or retail, faced by these potential market volatility, needs to have a good insight into their portfolio. One of the things Narina talked about was diversification. The ability to have diversification or de-risking of a portfolio in times like this can assist.
For Mr. Onyema, CEO of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, America is a major source of foreign portfolio investments to Nigeria, which informs why the election is critical to the nation.
I think the choice is very clear. The two candidates have made their case to the American people about how they perceive the world and how they perceive the opportunities in the US, including the difference between the status quo and somebody coming in new. So I will really leave it up to the American people to make up their minds and make their choices. Suffice it to say that the US economy is the largest economy in the world and is a critical economy to the global ecosystem, and so we will be looking very closely to see how we can continue to optimize the relationship between us and that economy with regards to financial flows. As you know, in our market, outside of Europe, the US is the second largest source of foreign portfolio investments into the Nigerian equity markets.
As we await the election results, it is certain that the global markets are either going to experience some level of volatility or stability, going by who wins the polls.